to the Valley of the Old Farm and PC Gamer tries console. So last time we were trying to get the production running and worked out that the well is in fact where you drop the water off. So we've got hay in there. We need to put in a water point. I've installed one of my preferred water points, and we're going to now see if we can get into the construction menu, because I have not done any construction yet on console. So there we go. This should be interesting. And we want to go to tools, I think. And there we go. Yep, we want the hose pipe. And where do I want to put it? I think we'll put it over here next to the cow barn. So how do I zoom in? Oh, there we go. That's how I zoom in. That's how I rotate. So we'll do that. And actually, let's put it here. And we want free mode. Yes. We're going to place the item. Then exit. There we go. Right, let's see if we can fill up this tanker and get some water in the production and get it going. There we go. So left 3. Crashed into the table saw. So we've been using a table saw to cut firewood, which is an interesting choice. And left the chainsaw sitting in the long grass. Again, interesting choice. So I think the other thing that I want to do today is get some chickens, get those going, because we have the feed for them. And then I'm not sure, maybe have a look for some more land and skip ahead a day. So while that's filling up, let's go into the map. And I was kind of tempted by this big grass field. Left 3. Which is, it's 160,000, which is not too bad. Because I want to start getting cows. So we don't have much grass. So I think we'll buy that. And then we will go to map overview. And we will, I'm a pro at this, honest. Let's go back out. Our water tank is full. Right. There we go. I want to enable grass. I want fertilization. Eventually. Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. There we go. So our grass field needs lime, but we are interested in fertilization at the moment, please. Oh, this was so painful. It's so painful. Right, so both grass fields need fertilizing, so that could be the job for today, I think. Once we've got the chickens and this production running. Depending on if the grass is in a state, we can fertilize it. I guess because I'm playing on without precision farming, we could use the grassland roller once we have cut the grass, which is going to be interesting because I haven't used one of those in ages. So into productions. And just because it's different, we're going to produce melons. Again, no laughing at the back, children. Got it set to, is that full? Got it set to store, yep, to storing, so be okay. And we're just going to back the water trailer in by the washing line if I can. So got the straw bale there as well. See there, the kids can play on that if they want to. A bit of role play for you there. Did you cringe as much as I did? Right, that's detached. So that's running, which is cool. We now need to go grab our trailer. which is sat in the entrance to the silo, and get some of the wheat out and feed the non-existent chickens. And then we will go look for a fert spreader, I guess. Back up in there. This is still so much like playing a different game. I think we'll just grab as much as we can and see how much we can stick in there. I'm going to go look at the grass field to see what state it's in rather than waiting for the map to load. I think it'll be quicker. So I know the grass field we had is not that well grown on, so we should be able to fertilise that. Okay, I'm so used to playing with precision farming that knowing the states that we can do things is kind of a bit of a new experience. I have no idea how much this will take, whether they've been generous with the capacity or not. Not bad, not bad. So let's jump out and buy ourselves some chickens. Left 3. I'm going to buy the older ones, and yeah, let's buy 60. We'll get them a rooster as well, but not 60 roosters. There we go. So they should start producing eggs pretty much straight away. It's going to take, actually, it'll probably take them 10 hours to get their productivity back, or their productivity and health back up. So, but that will happen. So let's tip the rest of this back, and I'm going to go into game settings. We're going to start playing on ×3. And we may as well run and have a look at our grass field. I could have driven, but I'll just tap back into the vehicle when we are done. I believe it's, what are the little signs? Press to remove fence. Oh, no, that's okay. No, that's not our one. I don't mind the fences unless I get stuck, and then it'll be handy to be able to remove it. This is our one. It's ready to harvest, but it's not at the last state, so we might be able to get fur on that, and the other one is nowhere near. So 49, 35. 49 for me. So let's fire this guy up and head up to the store. So I know I could just get them to drop it off by doing a reset. We'll do the drive occasionally. I guess we own the cow pasture as well, but that doesn't look like grass that's going to grow. And if I was on PC, I'd be thinking grazing. But I think I said at the start, I've wanted to play this map for quite a while. I think it's a really cool looking farm. And so it is nice to actually get to play it. I'm depending on what happens with this series and how long we play on console, I might see if I can find a way, maybe if I can upload the game to I've got a couple of G-Portal servers that I use for different things, so I could upload the game to one of those and then grab it on PC. Maybe I could carry on the save afterwards on PC. We'll see. I might just persevere. If you know, if I'm enjoying it and you guys are enjoying it, we'll carry on. Because although it's a struggle, I am enjoying the challenge. It's yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like learning a new game, which is kind of cool, but kind of weird when it's a game that you've put so many hours into. Because I play on the Giants version of the game, and I've had to do several reinstalls. I think I spoke about this before. I've had to do a couple of reinstalls, you know, like when my laptop went away. I play on 2 different computers. I have no idea how many hours of Farm Sim I have played, unlike if I had the game on Steam. I mean, it's got to be a lot. It's got to be a lot. So. Anyway, I will see you at the store. This is what happens when you try and pick your mobile phone up while you're driving. It's going to happen eventually, wasn't it? It was going to happen eventually. Am I going to have to reset this, or am I going to be able to get us off here somehow? Yes. I gotta say, you really realise how much that things like super strength or easy dev are such a benefit. And kids, don't use your mobile phone and drive. They were just coming into town and to the store anyway, so we may as well carry on. I'm thinking that we're probably going to go for the small breeder, mainly because I don't have any vert mods installed. Thankfully, my really good insurance transferred over from PC. So there's a big greenhouse there. That could be interesting in the future. Yeah, I don't have any modded ones installed, so I'm thinking that small breedle, that way we can do fur and lime. I'm thinking in the long term that I might add in Alien Gym's animated sheds pack, so we get the placeables that let us buy lime and fur for pretty good prices on the farm. Yeah, it's got to be the small breedle, and I think I might just lease it. It's 45 grand. It is a lot. Didn't check the sales, did I? The sales are still pretty much the same because we've not progressed time that much. And that's one of the reasons that I've changed to playing on ×3. It's just so we can make a bit of progress. Do we want the... I don't think I want the extension, but we might want the spreading discs. I think we'll lease it. Don't think we have lots on lease. Oh, we have actually we can. Let's hang on to the windrower. Because we are going to need to do some mowing, and then we need to buy some fertilizer. I don't think we're going to need that much, so 3 bags, 4 bags. So I'm going to just use the load button on this because we only have a bales bike. I should probably have... Actually, we can deal with this. We can just swap it around. We can put the front weight on the front. There's a novel concept, and that's probably going to be needed anyway to give us a bit of balance with so much weight behind us. I was going to say weight in the rear, but I think I've done enough double entendre type jokes. So left 3 to start filling. Yeah, so this will be another new job. So see how we get on. I think the bit that I'm struggling with the most, and I'm curious if there are any of you watching who make videos on PS4 or PS5 if it's similar. How you do thumbnails? I have no idea how Mr. CDP does good thumbnails. It's yeah, it feels like it's a bit of a dark art. I've started making use of AI to so I use a website called Canva to make my thumbnails, and they've just integrated a whole load of the kind of AI image generation stuff into the site that you can make use of. It's how the if you've been watching Kartek and I play on Diddly Squat, it's where the chapter images come from. So that's why I've been using those for. I'm trying to think if I've used it. I used it for one of the tutorial videos as well. But it also has. Not sure what we hit there. AI tools for editing images, and it has a an AI powered eraser function, so you can erase something and it will use AI to try and replace it with something similar. And so I've been using that to delete bits of the interface because I don't know how to easily turn them on and off. So again, no ProShot. ProShot would be awesome for those of you that don't play on PC, and if you're maybe, you know, don't play on PC or not aware, ProShot is a tool where when you pause the game, you can control the camera, you can change loads of game settings and then use it to take screenshots. And it's how I mostly do my thumbnails. So yeah, it's a very powerful little bit of software, particularly when you combine it with the NVIDIA picture taking or screenshot taking tools. Between them, they work quite well. So yeah. So at the moment, I'm trying to do a couple of videos on here a week. That is impacting the other two Let's Plays, because I'm also still trying to do at least a tutorial a week, and all the Timberborn videos. Now, if you're not a fan of Timberborn, you're probably thinking, oh, I don't care about Timberborn videos, but yeah, I love playing that game. It's great fun and it's doing good things for the channel. So if you like the channel, then don't begrudge the Timberborn videos. They have given me a massive boost in viewers, and that means massive boost in people looking at ads, and so you can work out the rest. So at the moment, the kind of plan is that I do the 3 Let's Play videos with a tutorial somewhere in the mix. So that's 4 videos. We're trying to do, it's going to drop off a bit, but we're trying to do a couple of videos on Diddly Squat at the moment to take advantage of that. That is going to vary, so 1 or 2 of those, so that's like 5 already. So probably you're going to be seeing 1.5 videos a week. I know it's how I think, on the normal Let's Plays that are, we own that. It looks like we do. What is it? Jump. Is that on the back? Is that a sheep pen? That'd be interesting. That is. That's something we can get into pretty quickly. No laughing at the back, children. That doesn't look like it's going to mow and give a swath, though. So, but if next time when we cut the grass, we make some hay, we could get some sheeps. We could be sheeping. So we are chickening. We can get to sheeping and then cowering. So I wonder if... Sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place here. This is canola. It's not fertilised. It's full of weeds. And we returned our combine. So probably not, actually. Probably not. But I do think that we need to be expanding our land in the future, and maybe sheep and chickens and a few cows is the way to do that. I have to bear in mind that we're going to be getting base game yields for things, so we're not going to be getting maize plus levels of milk. So that's going to be a thing, which means we just need to get more cows because they're going to eat less as well. Right, let's just jump out. We are 50% fertilised and need lime. We'll do the lime after we've cut it, so turn on go. We'll do a little bit. Brake, we'll turn off. We don't waste it. And it is applying. Cool. So we'll get both of these fields fertilized today. Then next time, which will be August, we can get them cut. We'll make a mixture of hay and silage. So we've got the baler wrapper now, so we can make some silage bales. We've got the windrower, so we just need to get some zoom out of it so we can see where we're fertilizing. Just need to get some mowers and a tedder, I guess, to make the hay, and we'll be good. So this is a nice big grass field, actually. I think probably we'll do field 83, which is the little grass field we bought originally. We'll do as hay, and we'll maybe do some of this as hay and some as silage, so we get a reasonably even amount. And hopefully we don't hit a bale limit, I guess. We're not going to get any more bales off of this. I wouldn't have. We might. So what we can do, and actually it makes no difference with where we are in the year. Yeah. I think, again, slightly longer term, we'll look at getting a grassland roller because it's free to fertilize time rather than consuming fertilizer. But yeah, well, we'll get this field limed as well. Maybe lime the other one. Probably need to check our other fields as well as we go. And oh, got a trophy. Yay me. We'll just see where we go from there, I think. So we're going to need to plant some crops for next year. We'll have a look at that as well. Hopefully we haven't missed any of the windows for planting. I guess we're using the default Giants growth calendar. Yeah, we've got that little field in front of us, and the bigger field. I'm thinking if we're going to focus on animals, because that's what I enjoy playing Farm Sim. Is running ant focused farms, so we should do that because that's kind of the best comparison for me. We need to focus on producing either elements of feed or elements of bedding. So basically the sheep are just going to be hay, the chickens are just going to be wheat or sorghum, so then we need straw for the cow. So we should probably plant a field of wheat. That'll give us the feed for the chickens and the straw. And then maybe we do one other, so we're just trying something different. I think I did say a root crop. So maybe we hire a potato planter and try some potatoes. Could be interesting, and by interesting I mean a challenge, but it's kind of what this is about. So I think, yeah, we'll do maybe the little tiny field we'll do as potatoes, because I don't want that much of a challenge, and the bigger field we will plant as chicken feed / straw. And if we are not autosave, we're going to be halfway across the planet before this unlocks. Have I said about how slow this game runs? Let's get back. Oh, okay. So we've got oats and wheat to sell, but really mostly oats. Probably we should hold on to the wheat. So we've not really got a lot to sell this year, I don't think. And again, something I'm going to have to be aware of is I quite like to keep lots of feed stocked in. And with a bale limit, we might not be able to keep as much. So or we're going to need to put in a... Oh, we've got clamps actually, so we could do the grass silage clamps. Although I brought a baler with a wrapper on it. Maybe we don't need that. Maybe we should sell that and get a forage wagon. Oh, the gate's open. Cool. Maybe that would be more sensible to go forage wagon and put it in the clamp. So we're not using that bale limit. I'm trying to think, you know, when I don't always watch Mr. CDP, but when I have watched him, and that's one of the things that he, you know, he's always coming up with ways to avoid bale limit. And so a question for those of you that know, bales in the bale store, are they part of the bale limit or not? Because I don't know. And also, yeah, I guess basically that. Maybe we bale the hay. And I know Mr. CP quite often uses haylofts to store the hay in for the same reason, but I don't know, maybe we've got a hayloft on the farm. I don't know. But yeah, maybe we do a forage wagon for the silage and and we bale the hay. It might mean we unnecessarily, then we pick the baler up in the sale, so we might use it at some point. I'm, you know, not that worried. I don't think we have a loan. Let's stop and off. I don't know. This game mode might have started us with a loan. We do not have a loan, so yeah, we're pretty okay for cash, I think. And if we get, you know, if we get sheep, so we're starting to produce wool, and if we get cows, so we're starting to produce milk, then we should start making money. And I remember back when I started playing FS19, it was on PC, I was really struggling to have a profitable farm. And I was playing without seasons, and, you know, it's just like cycling fields as quickly as you could, and I was just not making money, and it was not a lot of fun. Because it was like, oh, I want new stuff, but I can't get new stuff. And I was, in the end, I was basically, and it's kind of, I didn't know what I was doing when I started, like most people. I started with horses for some reason. I think it was because the horse enclosure was quite cheap, and, you know, you feed them and ride them and they become worth a lot of money in FS19. So that's what I was doing, and I got so that I was making a bit of money every month, but I wasn't really going forwards. And I'm worried that we're going to get in that situation on here. But I think the answer is kind of scale. Within the limits of the land that we have, so probably getting cows going, because they'll start producing milk, because again, we've not got, well, this is a very bouncy ride, we've not got Maize Plus installed, so we've not got to wait for the cows to start producing milk. This should start producing straight away. So yeah, that might be the answer. I'm trying to think back to the when FS22 first came out, and we were running, can't remember the name of it, the dairy farm that I had on the American map. I think we were making money. I'm not certain, but I think we were. But I mean, I guess the other option is, if we need to, we think about getting into contracts. It is always a good way of making cash. So let's put that back in the shed. No, other way. Engage brain. So I quite like driving with the controller. I think with practice, it would maybe be better than keyboard. Yep, I said it. I said it. Is the front weight that heavy? You didn't see that. I guess the combination is that heavy. So let's try and get over here. Lift this up. And we will disconnect the front weight. I guess it was that heavy. I mean, we're in quite a light tractor, I guess. So maybe that was it. Yeah. We have got this baler. We've got the square baler as well, which we can use for hay. So let me... we want to go down to here. Balers. It's only worth 20 grand now anyway. It's not worth selling it. Let's chuck it in a shed, which we have over here. Yeah, might be a slightly shorter one this week, I think. Or today. I think there's probably going to be another one of these later in the week. Not sure which day, because I don't have my schedule visible in front of me. Let's switch that. No, that wasn't what I meant to do. Fold the baler. I meant to just disconnect the thing. There we go. And then get out of the tractor. We're going to have a little bit of a wander around the farm and see what we've got, because I'm really not sure. So we've got the bale store, which I really like because it puts bales up there. And that's where they come out. We've got a fuel point, which we are going to need. Actually, we should probably buy some fuel before we forget. Let's do that. Yep. So we've got that. We've got shed space. We've got a repair point there. We've got the silo there. And if we go up here, I should really have watched a map tour of this map. We can go through here. I remember VF stacking bales up here. Sure, it was VF. Don't need to do that now. It's automatic. So yeah, we've got a lot of space up here for storing stuff. We've got some more shed space there. Ooh. Okay, so we can then just chuck it off the back. That's interesting. We've got a couple of silage clamps there. We've got manure pit there. Animal cows with slurry and feed and stuffs. Got our water point. Got our production. How's our production doing? It has produced 44 litres of melons. And that's that. We've got sheds. No, we've got the sheep enclosure here. Gonna make use of next time. Yep, it's the sheep enclosure. I'm just kind of checking that we don't have more stuff that I've missed. I guess we could put some feed for the sheeps in there. We've got bale storage there. Let's have another look in the map quickly. Zoom. So, yeah, we've got cows, sheep, and chickens. Yeah. And we own all the land out to the entrance. So I'm just wondering what other things there are we could be making use of, basically. Is it all cow pasture? So it's quite a big cow pasture, and that's not grass that regrows. I guess we could replant it, but it's probably going to be a bit of a job, and it might get replaced because it's a placeable. Yeah, this is all cow pasture. So, back. Do we own the other side of the road as well? We do. So what's the other side of the road? That land that we could do something with. Actually, looks like it's more of the cow pasture. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is all part of the pasture. Okay, cool. Well, I think on that note, we will call it a day. So, not too much done today, but, we've got our chickens going. We've got the melons growing. We've got grass fields fertilized, ready for next time. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this. If you did, click the like button. As usual, any comments, questions, or suggestions, stick them below, and I will see you next time.